Hi there! In this short video, we'll be going over how to generate your own free key to apply to the Maps 2 Sheets add-on to increase your daily leads importation above the 5 limit per day. And the new threshold for free is given by Google's 5,000 free lead generations and searches a month. So of course, to get started, make sure you do have the Maps 2 Sheets add-on installed, like so. And you can open the sidebar, where once it loads, you can navigate over to your settings area, and this is where you will basically be entering your Google Cloud API key. Now to do so, you can first go to the on Google, go straight to Google Console. If you don't have an account yet, it's simply connecting your existing Google account. Very easy to do so. And make sure you do have a project set up. If you don't, Google will ask you, or Google Cloud will ask you to create one. It's free, it's easy to do, and you can name it as you like. Once you've basically created this project, you want to go in the search bar, enter Google Maps API. Let me change that to Places API rather, because they recently changed the name. So you want to enter Places API, and you want to click on the new one. So I will click on this. Once it will load up, you then click on Install. As you can see, I already installed it. When you click on Install, if you haven't set up a billing account, it will ask you to essentially add a payment option. Don't worry about that. If you complete it, you won't be charged anything. This is just Google verifying that your account is not fraudulent or a bot, essentially. And I will show you as well how to set a quota so you never exceed the free limit, so you never get charged. So once you have added a billing account, then you can install the Places API, new, not the old one. Then you can click on Manage. This will open up the relevant page where you can then you might be prompted as well as you install it to immediately create an API key. Just follow along what this says. Make sure that Places API new is indeed selected. If not, you can skip and basically be redirected to this page here, where you can then go down to Keys and Credentials, which will then load up the ability to create and manage all of your API keys, and then simply clicking on Create Credentials and create your API key. Once you do so, you can change the names, scroll down. There's nothing for you to necessarily change, just make sure that the Places API new here is indeed part of the selected APIs, and click on Create. Once it's created, it will appear down here, and you will be able to copy the key. Then head over back to the Maps 2 Sheets, paste your key in the relevant section here, and click Save and Validate Key. Once this is done, you can go back on Search, and you'll see this infinite symbol above what used to be the free tier, meaning that now all of your consumption and usage is managed separately on Google Maps API new. Of course, if you want more than 5,000, which is Google's free allowance per project account, you can set any limits, which I'll show you now. Going back here, go to quotas, and this is of course where you can set the free limits so you never exceed it, by the way, as well. So on quotas, you can click the drop down. You will have Places API new, as we've already installed it. Sometimes it says there's like an error, which I'm not able to fill, but just wait a few moments and it will all load up. So it seems to have bugged so let me just refresh the page. But essentially you'll be seeing different rows items for different search metrics. What you will need is three things: the actual search per day and search per seconds. There's already pre-filled quotas, which if I re-enable the Places API new, will then be able to filter down if it wants to load. Perfect. As you can see. So the ones that we need personally are the search text requests per day and the search text requests per second. So if I enter here search text request, and press enter, it will filter down to the couple that we need. And you can simply select on the right in more actions and edit quota. Personally, I set it to a specific value, so 300, for example, per day, or it could be 100 per minute. If you want the free usage, it's 5,000 per month, so you could probably set the per day quota to around 150. So that means you'll only per month get to 4,500. So you'll never have to be charged for it. And that basically summarizes how to set up your own key, making it work, as you can see here, with maps to sheets. Let's do a quick search accountants in London and import it. And as you can see, in a couple of seconds, it will fetch the relevant information without any issues. And there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or are unsure, feel free to contact us and we'll reply as soon as we can.